And we are live. We are live. Oh, I forgot to turn this on. The background video. What's going on? Gonna talk some 2025 movies or films. Some of them might be films coming out, and check out some trailers too. Because I do not watch all the trailers because I like to be surprised, but fuck it. Some of these are going to come out later, so I'll probably forget. Let me just put on some my side screen. I was watching Horizon: A New Dawn. We got to support Horizon: A New Dawn. You got to do it. We need to see parts 2, 3, or 4, however many there are, and we won't unless we support it. This is important. I hate to even send you away from the stream, but it's on Netflix. Go watch it. We have to support this man, Kevin Costner, with this movie, which I watched 2 out of the 3 hours of, and it's the most batshit insane movie I've seen in a while. Every 10 minutes, a new storyline gets introduced, and then you don't hear about it for another 40 minutes after that, and you're like, oh yeah, I guess that was a character in it. Great. It's so crazy. Like, no wonder it needs part 2, 3, 4, and 5, or however many there's going to be. Honestly, I don't think there will be past 2, because I think it made like $10 at the box office. Oh my god, I'm making shit fall. The screen's not even visible. I just thought it would be fun to have back there. See if you can guess the movie. You guess the movie, you get a $100 gift card to my streams. Let's see. We'll get this started looking at my favorite website, imdb.com. Favorite social media site, really. And yo, Beck Medina in the chat. What's going on? Just streaming in the new year. Hopefully make some money in the next 6 months to 5 years off some streaming, because Lord knows we need it. Beck, you're a super chatter. You get to chat as much as you want. That's what that means. But let's check it out. This list. So we gotta sort the list by popularity, because if we sort it by release date, we get things like Volshebnik, I want to get this right. Volshebnik, we got to get it right. Volshebnik is Murdnogo Gorada. Doraga is Zhioltogo Kirpicha. Kiernan Shipka. So you get movies like this. I don't know if I'm going to see Volshebnik, Ojmergnaga, Gorada, Doraga is Zhioltogo Kiernan Shipka, but that's why we're going to go by popularity. Hate to say it. The summary, you do point out that the summary is in English. So let's just see that again. We got to see this. The Wizard of the Emerald City. We got Tina Fey here. That is Tina Fey, as far as I am concerned. And actress who I forget her name, but if I remembered it, it'd be a very funny joke. So yeah, Wizard of Oz, interesting. So it's just Wizard of Oz, which with this Wicked stuff, I don't like how IMDB does this, where it's like a whole advertisement for everything else. If I'm on the page for Volshebnik, Izmergnago, Garada, Dorogo, is Zhioltogo, Kiribnan, Shipka, I want to feel like I'm on that page. You know, I don't want Wicked stuff. Now I feel like I'm watching Wicked. Maybe I'm just a simple guy like that and my brain gets confused, but I like the theming. So you know what, if we're talking this much about this, we got to see the trailer. We got to. Where are trailers on here? I'm seeing photos. Am I an idiot, or is this website just not as intuitive? I should be able to click something that says trailer. It is on theme for the movie. This is correct. That is the one thing. But once we go to like Superman and shit, if I see Wicked, I'll be pissed. No shade on Wicked, but I don't want it. All right, we're gonna search this in trailer. trailer. Oh my god, probably just gonna send me to some fucking website that's gonna get me on a watch list. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's great. It loads very well. Straight from a Russian server that's currently getting attacked by Ukrainian missiles, so that's good.
В далекой сказочной стране, где добро противостоит великому злу.
Tilda Swinton. That's who that is. Tilda Swinton.
Мир людей. Она направила на землю страшную бурю. Магия света остановила ураган.
This actually does look pretty good.
И унести в волшебную страну девочку Элли и ее четвероногого друга Татошку. Так, волею судьбы, ты оказалась в нашей стране.
Ничего себе релокация.
Oh, wow. Toto talks.
Иди по дороге из желтого кирпича. Она доведет тебя до изумрудного города.
Damn. Look at those.
Великий волшебник Гудвин вернет Элли домой.
Talking Toto was crazy. And the slippers were wild looking. Those are like some Balenciaga slippers.
Исполнения их заветных желаний. Страшила мечтает о мозгах.
They made Scarecrow a beta?
О
What
живом
the hell?
сердце.
Look at him.
А трусливый лев хочет обрести храбрость.
Ой, мышь, рычи!
Alright. The Cowardly Lion hits. The Cowardly Lion definitely hits on this. I didn't like it that it was a lion at first, but that actually
Но
kind of hit.
помни одно. Каждый должен пройти свой
Angelina
путь.
Jolie.
Ты еще не знаешь, с кем ты связалась.
Идея! Иди!
И что же ты хочешь?
Стать настоящим
I swear that's so Tilda Swinton. That's so Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Я хочу домой, к маме с папой.
Если кто-то попал в беду, ему надо помочь. Только забыв о себе. Ради другого вы сотворите.
I didn't know Russia was out here making movies like this. I mean, pardon my ignorance, but they're really making some movies.
Чудо, на которое не способен ни один волшебник.
Alright, Bolshevik, whatever the name was. Volshebnik Izmir Naga Gorada Daraga Ish Zholtogo Kiripchka. I feel like title needs some work, or it's the Russian language. No shade to the Russian language, I guess. Hey, pretty good. Actually, I'm glad we saw that. I'm never going to watch that. But actually, I haven't even seen the original Wizard of Oz probably since I was 6, which was like 30 years ago, sadly. Now, that was actually quite promising. It almost makes me want to go by release date, but there is a couple of these that I do really want to talk about because I have not seen them, like the Superman trailer. I think I'm excited about it because of James Gunn. Let's go see if it has a wicked background. Oh my god, I don't want to see them with Spider-Man or Superman or Spider-Man. But yeah, I haven't seen the trailer at all. I've just heard a lot of discourse. We got James Gunn. Excited for that. I'm not a huge Superman fan. Any of the new movies that have come out with him haven't felt like Superman movies to me, whatever that means. But even like Batman vs. Superman was a Batman vs. Superman movie. It didn't feel like it had the heart of Superman. And then you had this, that one where he gets shot in the eye with a minigun. Can we just see that clip? Superman shot in the eye with a minigun. You know what the great thing is? Hey, sick. You could just search whatever these days and you get it. We used to have to...
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money.
We used to have to really, really look for this stuff, but not anymore. The world is here.
So much time for it.
Maybe it wasn't a minigun. Did I make that? Oh, there it was, a minigun! Alright, that's good. I gotta hand it to this scene. It's the only one I remember from this movie from like the 2000s to 2010s. But that really makes Superman fucking feel like a badass. Minigun. Wait till it hits his eye. It's gonna hit his eye. It didn't hit his eye. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Still. Okay, it wasn't the minigun that hit his eye, but still. Pretty good. I don't know. Okay, maybe this is just me being a pussy, but even if I could withstand a bullet in my eye, I don't think I would let it happen. It's like even when my nephew goes to punch me in the stomach or something, it doesn't really hurt. I don't really want it to happen. But he's Superman, I'm not, so, you know. All right, let's see this trailer, though. I don't like how this is playing. All right. So tech illiterate seeming. How do I stop the trailer? All right, let's start this one. And now we get a wheezing Superman. We just had one that got shot in the eye. Now this guy's wheezing. Miss Maisel. That guy is really attractive. I've seen him in a couple shows. He was in a Ben Platt show. Committed suicide in that show. The Politician, I think it was called. Oh, please talk. This dog's gotta talk.
Take me home.
The fact that we get Crypto, or whatever the hell his name is, that we get the talking dog first Superman movie out, that's nice. Why was she holding his hand like that? Like a wrist lock? I actually quite dug that type of trailer where not much is given away. It just is a bunch of cool shit. And like I was saying, the fact that we get the Crypto dog in movie one, back in the day, the old superhero day, Crypto the dog would be a post-credit scene and he wouldn't be in the next movie. Because the next movie would be like a different production company or something, and they would just like ditch it. But we get, I think James Gunn is so maximalist, he's like, let's just throw everything in the movie. If we get another movie, there's more shit to throw in. So this one I'm actually pretty stoked for, especially after whatever superhero fatigue there might be in the world, which for me, I think it just depends on the movie, the superhero movie. But a lot of the Marvel stuff isn't looking exciting for me. We'll probably touch on some of that. But Superman is awesome. Awesome looking Rachel Brosnahan. Never mad at that. That's pretty nice. And Nicholas Hoult. I think he's going to be the perfect ween to be Lex Luthor. So let's see. 28 years later. I have not seen this one. 28 days later. From what I know and what I've heard, it's incredibly hard to find 28 Days Later anywhere. Never mind, it's here. Actually, you know what? It just came out on streaming. I'm all covering my ass with my incorrect facts. But that's what I heard, is hard to find the DVD anywhere. 28 Days Later is old, but 28 weeks or months later, 28 years later, is the new one coming out. 28 Days Later DVD. Let's see how much that costs. Yeah, that's the original. Why was I just talking out of my ass about it not existing and being hard to find? Well, the DVD, look at $120 listed on eBay. That movie is crazy because it was shot on like the type of Sony camera that skateboard films. Why do I sound 50? Skateboard films that skate films would be shot on, like a super low grade camera. So the movie looks like shit, especially by today's standards. I think even then it looked pretty bad, but it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong. But let's see 28 years later. I think this might be another teaser style trailer. And look at that. No Wicked. So that's pretty good. Good juxtaposition with the Teletubbies.
Keep quiet and do not move from this spot.
Seven, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles a day, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boost, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boost, 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 moving up and down again.
Another Aaron Taylor Johnson. I think that was him. Yeah.
Men go mad with watching him. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes
I believe Alex Garland wrote the first one too. I don't know about the second one.
move, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, my God, keep me from going lunatic. Moving up and down again.
A lot of people said that was Cillian Murphy from the first one, and it insanely looks like him. No offense, Cillian.
11, 5,
That one's a no-brainer to go see. Definitely got to check it out. The frickin' best was in 28 Weeks Later. If you haven't seen that one, I'm going to spoil it, and we might even find the clip. So the beginning of the movie, this guy and his wife, they get attacked by the zombies, and he leaves his wife. She's like cornered by them, and he gives her a look like, well, you're fucked, and ditches her. Well, then 28 weeks pass, and he's living with his daughter or son or whatever, and then they find her. She's alive, and she's infected, but hadn't turned into one of the things, the creatures. So she's like strapped to a table. They're like, wanting to study her blood because, hey, if she can be infected but not turn into a creature, that's good. Well, he sneaks in to go see her, and he's so apologetic and so like, shameful. He's like telling her, I'm so sorry. And I think she's kind of like drugged out a little out of it, and he kisses her, which already like weird, bro. But her saliva gets on his lip and turns him into one of the things. So now she's strapped on the seat, and he starts like digging his thumbs in her eyes and killing her and shit. It's just like, bro, you've done enough to this woman. Please Please stop. Leave her alone. It's perfect. Let's just say it's perfect. It's nasty, but it's perfect. Okay, these are already, we've gotten bangers. Banger after banger. These, oh, and look, as we go farther down the line, 2025 is going to be a good year. Now, I do know we're not hitting a lot of like indie stuff or more I saw the TV glow type stuff yet, or maybe won't even on this list. But still, I think these are some good blockbuster bangers. Jurassic Park Rebirth. Let's see. They must have got my hint about Wicked because we're not loading any of that up anymore. And you know, Scarlett Johansson being part of it, I'm down for it. There used to be a theater called ArcLight, and they would have like little display cases of clothing that actors wore, and they showed like the jumpsuit she wore for Ghost in the Shell, and that's when I found out she's like 5'1". I was like, oh my god, she's that tiny. It's been a love affair ever since. Is that weird? All right, let's see. But we don't have the trailer there. Yeah, she does. That's why I was so shocked. She seems tall. She seems powerful. She is so her. But no, she's like 5'1". So small you could put your thumbs in her eyes. All right, let's see. Trailer. Image to the trailer. It's a teaser trailer. And no, I don't use ad blocker on
Sometimes
anything.
I wonder, is what we did was the right thing?
Now that we've brought these animals back from extinction, can we face the consequences?
We act like we're alone here, but we're not.
These creatures were here before us all.
And if we're not careful, they're going to be here after.
Biosyn Valley has been designated a global sanctuary.
Biosyn Valley is now where they live, and they want to take it from them.
Why does she look like that?
Let that happen.
She looked like she had Instagram filters on.
I want to save them all.
They are planning something, and we need to stop them.
Actually, all of this kind of looks bad.
Man-made, cataclysmic change.
Oh, is this the fucking fake trailer?
You don't know what it looks like until you're standing at the gate.
We'll see. I'm not gonna check.
All are gonna die, and no one cares.
Do you understand the complexity of creating an entirely new life form? No, but I understand the complexity of paying for it.
All these dinosaurs that died on the island. They will
I
bring
think
us back to
I think
life.
I loaded up a fake AI version of the trailer.
Of our survival on planet Earth.
It's like a rebirth.
Call an evacuation. Attention, attention. This is an immediate
Yes.
evacuation order.
Okay, what the hell? Royal trailer? Yeah, this is not anything. There was a trailer that it sucked. There was a trailer that people were passing along online that I don't even know if I want to watch the real trailer after seeing that. But there was a version, they made it seem like it was taken from inside the theater, and, you know, like someone was shooting the screen, and Scarlett Johansson turns into a dinosaur in it. That was one fake trailer that came out. That I was actually kind of pissed that's not what the movie is. Because as stupid as that is, as like, okay, now in Jurassic Park, Scarlett Johansson's turning into a dinosaur. We have humans turning into dinosaurs. We're never going to get one back. Jurassic Park 1, we're never going to get that feeling again. They have to just do different weird stuff. It's just what has to happen. That was totally... I don't like that exists, to be honest. And now I don't even know what's real anymore. Maybe it's the way I'm searching for this stuff. Like, is there a better way to search for it? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I don't need to see this trailer. Is this the one where she turns into a dinosaur? Oh my god, look at this one. It's a concept trailer. I don't need... Yeah. I don't know what people are doing. People could do anything with their time and this filmmaking prowess of AI, but you're making a trailer for a movie that is going to happen. Oh, God. All right. Still excited for it. I don't need to know what it's about, but here's the real deal. I have not watched this trailer yet. It's 33 seconds long, so we're not going to get much out of that. But Happy Gilmore band still holds up. One of the best movies. Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. What else was from that era? But those are all still bangers. They hit every time. I've watched them recently, so this isn't just memory. They're still funny. Let's check this out. I hope it's good. I haven't hated a lot of the new Adam Sandler comedy stuff. You know, not your Uncut Gem stuff. That's all different. And The Astronaut that came out on Netflix, which I don't know what that is, but I didn't watch it, but it's a drama. But I think he still has the juice in him.
It's great to see you back, Mr. Gilmore.
Yeah, baby!
We've only just begun.
Gilmore.
Big Jack.
That's heavy. When she says we only just begun, and that was the song Chubbs sang to him in his Happy Place dream, this is what we want. We really want that. And I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence when it comes to that like legacy stuff in movies. Alien Romulus did a lot of like throwback lines and references to some of the original Alien movies, and it felt really bad. But then a movie like this, you want them to do that. I'm unequivocally excited for it. That's... Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that babe. She was a babe then. She's a babe now. We got Kelsey Travis or whatever. Just get out of our lives, man. You just go do something. Go play football. What the hell are you doing? But shit, this is kind of crazy that it's happening. What's even crazier is, like, the age I am now, Adam Sandler was 10 years out of his prime. Like, that's really hard to cope with. So we're just not going to think about it, and we're going to continue watching things. I don't know what this is at all. I haven't heard about it, but it's ranked 5th most popular, so it's got to be something. The Elecric State, an orphan teenager traverses the American West with a sweet but mysterious and eccentric robot and eccentric drifter. Oh, no. I have heard about this. Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown, Woody Harrelson. I just have not watched the trailers. Okay, this is on the interest radar. Although Anthony and Joe Russo, I don't know about these guys. I don't like how they talk in interviews. They just kind of... They did the Avengers movies, which I love. Not all of them, but the Infinity War and whatnot, and they have done good stuff, but I don't know. I feel like if they had it their way, they would do complete AI movies, and I don't know about that, even though we just watched an AI trailer and thought it was dope. All right, let's see this, because I know nothing about it. I just know it's got some actors that I think are rather exciting and high tier.
Rebellion was ugly.
A bot rebellion.
They don't sleep. They don't blink. I blink.
When the robots deviated from their assigned task, we banished them to the Elecric State. 200,000 square miles of secure territory.
Oh my god.
You never owned robots, did you?
I never trusted them.
Stanley Tucci?
They're not us. How would they possibly understand our best interests?
My brother. I thought I lost him.
He wishes that was Finn Wolfhard wishes that was
He's out
him.
there somewhere.
I stopped fighting because the war with his boss was wrong.
The fact that Chris Pratt looks like that is kind of crazy. Chris Pratt looks how Star-Lord would look if there was a fourth movie. Like, that's the look they would end up giving him.
Hi, Mark.
Alright, that was actually really interesting looking. There's a book series by C. Robert Cargill about a robot uprising. And he has 2 books. One of them that, like, takes place, like, 30, 40 years after the start of it. I could be wrong, but it's basically after. And then there's one book that takes place during it about a teddy bear robot that protects a kid throughout the uprising that we know like is deadly because we read the previous book. Those books are fucking awesome. I think the one is called Sea of Rust. I would really recommend. Both of them are really cool. Very different from each other, but in the same world. Yeah, I'm definitely stoked for this one. It's going to be Netflix, so it'll probably be bad. They just do a bad job. They do a bad job. Alright. Oops. Don't look at those windows. Alright. Karate Kid Legends. I have a bone to pick with Karate Kid. I love the original Karate Kid movies. I think they're great. I love Cobra Kai as a series. But then there was the Jackie Chan Karate Kid movie with Jaden Smith, which this one is connected to. And why is he teaching him Kung Fu? Why are you teaching in a Karate Kid movie the kid is being taught Kung Fu? That doesn't sit right with me. Why would you have a movie called like The Basketball Kid and it's about a kid playing football? This is really bad. I guess the only real modern equivalent is Air Bud, because Air Bud was about basketball and Air Bud made sense. Then it was like Air Bud, he's playing football, and you're like, okay, what the fuck does air have to do with any of this? Air is not in the equation, but it worked because it was silly to begin with. So that never sat right with me. That never sit right with me. But let's watch this trailer. See, it's still Kung Fu, but at least Ralph Macchio's in it. All right, chill out trailer. The autoplay on the trailer, not digging that either, but I do like that it's there. But we'll see. Nothing against Kung Fu. First off, I think it's a great martial art. Very effective, actually, but more beautiful than effective. So let's check it out. Hopefully I won't be too pissed.
Our traditions are rooted in history. Kung Fu, karate. The tree grows strong.
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking for you.
Another thing that I learned about this movie particularly is they did not consult or work with the Cobra Kai team that made that show. So, if you're going to make it connect, let's really make it connect.
In life, you have only one question. Is it worth fighting for it?
or not. Lee means to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi.
Alright, so Ralph Macchio was teaching the kid karate, which is cool.
Whatever it takes. Two branches. One tree.
Alright. Karate Kid Legends. What Cobra Kai has done for this series is pretty amazing. Now, I can get down with that. If the guy that he's teaching is a kung fu guy and he's teaching him karate to like, hey, let me round out your skills, I think that could be cool and have a lot of like drama to it. Now, but one thing that's got to happen in this movie, Jaden Smith better be in it as a cameo. You have to. And I don't love that movie or even like it. And I definitely don't really like Jaden Smith. Nothing really against him, just a little annoying. He's got to be in this movie. It's like when the Transformers Rise of the Beast movie that came out in the last year or two didn't have Haley Steinfeld from Bumblebee in it. It was, no. You screwed up. Get her there. Get an AI Haley Steinfeld in there if you have to. But yeah, I'm totally down. And, you know, not a lot of people know this about me, but you would if you went to my secondary Instagram, is I have a Cobra Kai gi, sleeveless with the Cobra Kai patch on the back, and I wear that often while I train at home. I don't train it at my dojo because we have to wear our gi that is with that dojo's insignias and stuff. You can't be at some dojo with repping something else. You can't go to Chicago Bulls practice wearing a Lakers jersey. You can't do it. But yeah, it's very serious for me. Death of a Unicorn. I did see some of this trailer, but I just like kind of put it on for 15 seconds and then turned it off. But this interests me. Got to watch it for real. It has one of our faves, Jenna Ortega. And who directed this? Alex Sharfman. Pardon me. I don't know much about Alex Sharfman. Let's see. A producer on Resurrection, which, bro, Resurrection is a movie you got to see. It is fucked. It is nasty. Additional crew on The Witch. That's interesting. Huh. First director thing, but had a lot of credits on other movies. Producer credits. So that's kind of cool. If you're a producer and you're hoping to become a director, it can happen, according to Alex Sharfman. But yeah, let's check it out. We love ourselves some Jenna Ortega.
Ridley? Are you okay?
It kind of felt like it was showing me something. I get this feeling I don't think we're supposed to be here.
The vape. The amount of movies we're going to see where vape is in it is going to end up being upsetting.
I care about a lot of things, not just pharmaceuticals.
Fine. I will sit there and smile.
Sorry, we're late.
What happened? You walked from the airport or what?
It's perfect timing.
I need you to act like everything is fine.
Is there something in your car?
A lot of species in this area are rare. What exactly are we saying this is, though?
I think we know exactly.
Eyebrows McGee.
Horse-like mammalia.
With some sort of protrusion or growth.
It's a fucking unicorn.
I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment.
I don't think that we're supposed to have this.
We need to study it.
Whatever it is, it seems to be the cure for cancer.
Cancer? That's the biggest one.
An opportunity for greatness, for immortality.
I've never been so alive.
Please just listen to me. We need to give the little one back. Okay, bad things will happen.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna kill us.
Yeah, this is heavy.
I'll do whatever I have to take care of you. You'd retreat in the face of opportunity.
That horn was rather girthsome.
Oh my god. Natasha Lyonne. That's not... Is that Natasha Lyonne? Whoever that is saying that. That's insane. That'll be fun. I love that. Some movies feel, and A24 is just good at this, but this is an especially good example of this. It's like, it's not so heavily like in a dark or dramatic genre that it feels overly indie for anybody to love. This feels like VHS shop era movies where your whole family would be like, we love that crazy fucking movie. This is so cool. Like an original movie that feels fun, cheeky, but also has all the crazy shit that I love. Even right now on the side TV, we're watching Eliminators and The Dungeon Master. Crazy movie. Not good. But my point is, we need more weird, crazy, good movies. This is going to be big. What is the release date? Because that is one thing I would love to know, but I don't have it. We'll see. I'd rather just be surprised. Shout out to my boy Chris Soda. He does have a calendar that he shares with me that has the releases each week that come out, so you get to see that. That's very good. How to Train Your Dragon, man, the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Eesh, I'm not a fan of the first the animated movies. I've watched I think 2 out of 3 of them, if not all 3, and they just didn't connect for me. So this just feels like a skip, and especially I saw a lot of the side-by-side trailer of the animated version and the live action, and it was like almost shot for shot, and I just don't get it. I don't know why we need to do that, especially, you know, we're in the shadow of Mufasa, which I'm like, why did we need this? That's not obviously a shot for shot remake or even a remake, but it's just like this, what well are we dipping into? We just watched Death of a Unicorn, and now we have to talk about How to Train Your Dragon live action shot-for-shot remake. What are we doing? I don't even know if I want to watch that trailer, to be honest. Oh God, we're getting into some shit now. We had a good string, of course, the most popular ones, you know, hopefully good. But we're getting into some stuff here. And we started off high with Dolop Shnova Godia, whatever it is. Official teaser. I believe there's a full trailer. So this is one of the Marvel movies I was talking about that I'm a little nervous about. I don't know. This feels like it's coming out too late, and it does not. Anthony Mackie, I think, is really cool. I like him in the right roles, but oh man, I just don't think he's hitting it. And this should have come out soon after Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when at least there was some heat on this thing, this storyline, or these characters. That show came out like 3 years ago, it feels like. I just don't know. I don't know if people can accept this new Captain America. I mean, at least with comic books, right? Because there's been several Captain Americas in the comics. With the comics, hey, they take a long time to produce and come out, but you can do 6 or 12 issues and then say, all right, well, fuck it, let's move on to a new Captain America. These movies have taken years to come out and make, and if this guy doesn't hit, then it's not it. So, but let's watch. Harrison Ford being in this is too much. It feels wrong.
Thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always
different actor
in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America.
So Harrison Ford took the place of, oh gosh, I forget which actor, but he died, and he was an existing character in the other movies. Am I right about this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And that actor had a mustache, so now he's like, they told me to lose the mustache or lose the election. It's like, dude, we know you're not him. Let's see. Who was it, actually? I want to see. How do we figure that out? Harrison Ford is Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Oh, yeah, here he is. Played by William Hurt. And William Hurt rules. Great actor. Big loss. Gosh, what was he in Night Moves? Let's see. It would have been a long time ago. Night Moves. Maybe that's not what it was called. No, Night Moves is a different movie. I'll know it when I see it. Or maybe I won't. It was a sexy movie where he was a detective. Heat or Body Heat. Yeah, okay. Body Heat, not Night Moves. Night Moves completely different. I think Night Moves is about incest. But I could be wrong. All right, let's go back to it. William Hurt, shout out, friend of the show.
Got an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage a situation, then what happens?
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to.
What if it's a trap? Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn. You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
When even the characters in the movie are saying what we're all thinking. I know they're self-aware, but still.
I'm not.
Alright. And this wasn't the Red Hulk trailer. Oh, it is. Harrison Ford as Red Hulk. I don't even know much about Red Hulk, but it's so funny that it's a big deal for any of the nerds, and then frickin' they ask Harrison Ford, like, in interviews, are you excited to be Red Hulk? He's like, who is that? Was it originally called New World Order? I don't know. Maybe it was, but that's such like a charged term, especially for any like political thriller, that I could see why they changed it. But Brave New World is kind of a politically charged phrase as well, like Aldous Huxley's book. So, I don't know. And let's see, the director, Julius Ona. What have you done? Oh, shit. You directed The Cloverfield Paradox, which wasn't very good, but I don't blame you there. quite a prolific director, at least with like shorts and other and feature length stuff. All right, Wilmer Valderrama movie. And you know what? We have had a lot of superhero fare. It's been a while since we've had a real like a Marvel movie other than Deadpool and Wolverine. I think it's kind of a mistake that this feels like a political action thriller, like a Tom Clancy style superhero movie with that gap. I think if this would have come out, you know, in the time of like Quantumania and stuff coming out, it would have been much more well received. But I think, you know, as much as the superhero fatigue is there, we want a good superhero movie, especially from Marvel. And this just feels so much like this doesn't feel like a superhero movie, which isn't necessarily bad. It's just at odds with what we might want. And the Snow White trailer, oh my God, I have to actually watch it. Oh God. All right, we're going to put this up. Let me be right back to grab a beverage. Give me 30 seconds and then we're going to get into Snow White, which I have a lot to say about Snow White. So hold up. All right, Snow White. So, Rachel Ziegler, not a fan of her whole woke white, Snow White type of thing, where, I don't know, you know, girls can aspire to be princesses and badasses. Like, they can do both. That's both fine. Being a wife and a mother is just as strong as valid as being a CEO boss bitch. So, don't knock it. Don't knock the classic princess Rachel Ziegler. But let's see. That's some of the interviews she said. Just a bit annoying. Other than that, I mean, this is a Mufasa syndrome shit. I don't care to see the live action. It's already been so long since I've seen the originals. I'd rather just watch those and take my time to do that. So, let's see here.
This was my...
Why will you not let me full screen?
Welcome back, team.
Great. Commercials? We don't fuck with commercials here. Here we go.
This was my father's kingdom.
She is pretty. I'll give her that.
A place of fairness. But the queen changed everything. Take him away! Your Majesty.
What did you say?
The people need some kindness.
No.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Gal Gadot's gotta go.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty. But the lovely maiden I now behold.
I look at you, and I just want to be the fairest of them all.
The queen is evil. You must flee into the woods.
I have some controversial opinions on Gal Gadot. We'll get into them later, maybe.
My parents always said this forest was a magical place.
Why? You know what?
Hello? Is there
Let me
anybody?
just pause it. What was great about the cartoon is this fairy tale, right? Don't have her have wet, matted, shitty hair. I get realistically she would. Let's make her look perfect every frame. I don't care if she rolled down a mountain. Make her look perfect every frame. That's the princess way. Come on.
Be here?
How much you want to bet there's like a rap version of a song in this? They look horrible.
Ghost. You'll be safe from the Queen here.
The Queen stole everything from all of us. I'm gonna need your help. It's time to restore our kingdom.
What?
Find Snow White.
The dwarves are gonna rap, aren't they? I just know it.
This is our kingdom, and now we're here to take it back.
You were saying?
Did any of this happen in the original?
I'm sorry, my dear. Did I frighten you?
Snow White ends up being a Katniss Everdeen type of character in this. And maybe that's in the original. It's been so long. Yeah. And I don't need the dwarfs to look like that. If you're going to make them not be real people, don't give them, like, crevices in their face. This is bad. That's definitely, like, I'll hate watch it when it's on Disney+. That'll be my my way into that. Wicked for good. I'm not gonna watch that one because I haven't seen the first Wicked, so what could I really say about it? All right, let's see. Wolfman. That trailer I've seen a bunch. I don't think I want to watch that now. I'm not that excited about it. I will watch it, but there's nothing sticking out to me. I really should have seen Wicked, to be honest. I'm a huge Ariana fan, but Cynthia Erivo, gotta go. So I think that was the big thing keeping me away from watching it. She gotta go. I don't know what she's doing these days, but no thank you. But Ariana Grande, she's very talented. Cynthia Erivo is a great singer, but I don't know about that. I don't know about her. All right, but this, I don't think there's a trailer for the Fantastic Four First Steps, but it's worth thinking about and talking about. Never a huge fan of these guys. They were not my hero team. Didn't really connect with any of them. The casting on this. So we got Vanessa Kirby. I'm all in for just to see another Vanessa Kirby role. Her as Sue Storm. Okay, I don't like a Brit as an American. Not my vibe. I'm too America first for that. And Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards. I don't know. I like him, but don't know about that. Joe Quinn as Johnny Storm. I like Joe Quinn. This could work. I haven't really seen him do a Johnny Storm type character that I would be into. And then I don't know anything about this guy as Ben Grimm. Damn, you got Julia Garner here too. Okay. Paul Walter Hauser. Jesus. And John Malkovich. So I don't know about this team. You have to trust they know what they're doing with this, because this feels like a linchpin Marvel movie for whatever they're trying to do next. Oh man. And let's see who the director is. Matt Shackman. I directed some WandaVision, which I thought was kind of an annoying show with some brilliant moments in it. And The Great was a great show. I loved that. So, all right, this guy's... Oh, Monarch Legacy of Monsters. I really enjoyed that show. It's trash, but as far as a Godzilla TV show, I'm like, okay. So this guy's mostly a TV director in the Marvel world, so that's cool. Cool for you. Oh, wait a minute. I do know this guy, Ebon Moss-Bachrach. He's from the Bear, and he's been in some other comedy stuff. The Punisher, what the hell? I thought he was a black guy from this thumbnail. If you look at this thumbnail, I was like, oh, Ben Grimm is played by a black guy named Ibn Mas Bakrak. Cool. No, he's the guy from The Bear. Sorry, but let's see. Den of Thieves 2, Pantera. I have no idea what Den of Thieves 1 is. What the hell? Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare? Okay, we do have to watch that, but I do want to see the Final Reckoning teaser. I'm a huge fan of this series of the Mission Impossible movies. And it's a I'm not the first or only person to say this. It is a Quentin Tarantino type ranking for these movies. And to say, if you were to rank all of Quentin Tarantino's movies, it's not like the gap between your number 1 and your number 10, or I think in Tarantino's case 9, he's only made 9 movies, is like 9 sucks and 1 is great. No, it's like 1 is great and 9 is great. And I feel that way about the Mission Impossible movies. But the last one I didn't love because you do want them to just get better and better. And that's a tall ask when you've had the movies that Mission Impossible has had. But this is going to be the last one in the series, which is so bittersweet. But I feel just like the Fast and the Furious movies for me, any of them are so good that if the fact that we got 9, 10 of them or whatever, you can watch any of them. They don't need to keep going. There's already so many that are great and you could watch over and over.
Our lives are not defined by any one
Bing Rames.
Our lives are the sum of our choices.
Everything you are, everything you've done has come to this.
When the need for certainty is absolute and the odds are deemed impossible, the mission falls to him.
Should he choose to accept? For every life you tried to save, you gambled millions more. And now the fate of every living soul on earth
They really know how to make it feel epic.
is your responsibility. That's the pattern, isn't
Tom
it?
Cruise running, gotta have it.
You refuse to sacrifice the ones you hold close.
You've always been on the right side, brother. I have no regrets.
Brother.
Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Man, Ethan Hunt must be so tired. This guy is tired. Not only does he have to like save his friends constantly, like every couple years, he's got to frickin' save the world every couple years. That is rough. Ugh. I'm a big fan of Tom Cruise. It really sucks that the Scientology stuff makes people really think he's a weirdo and not trust him, but I feel like if it wasn't for that, there was a story that, what movie was it? Let's see. I think I'll be able to see. If I look up his list of movies. Let's see. It might have been American Made. So, let's see. It was with the director who is telling the story. I think it was, so while they were making American Made, the director, it was either the director or the writer, but let's say for the sake of the story, it was the director, they decided, I think because of where they were shooting, that the director, Tom Cruise, and then a couple of the other actors from the movie would all live in a house together. I don't really know why. Like, I guess it was circumstance and maybe, but Tom Cruise was so freaking on his shit that the director was washing dishes and not washing them well enough, and Tom Cruise made the director wash the dishes over and gave him a lecture about it. Like, if you can't do this perfectly, then I can't trust you. Like, it's some story that's been told on a podcast or something that I've heard a couple times, and it's just so insane. Like, Tom Cruise is that dude. And what are you supposed to say? Like, bro, yeah, I was fucking half-assing washing the dishes. Like, this is true. I was, and I shouldn't. Like, Tom Cruise, you need a friend in your life like Tom Cruise to keep you on your shit. And I don't have that. I need it. So that's, man, I need to find myself a Tom Cruise, and I'll probably be miserable. All right, Peter Pan's Everland Nightmare. This is, I'm sure, one of those, like, pardon me, lots of burps. This is one of those, like, the IP has been released to the public. God, so many burps. I'm dying over here. A friend, or actually, it's not a friend, not anything against the guy, just I only met him once. He told me about a Mickey Mouse horror movie, because Mickey Mouse, I guess, came in the public domain, but it's the Steamboat Willie style of Mickey Mouse, not like the red shorts one. And it's a horror movie about Mickey Mouse, and he can teleport, but I guess strobing lights affect him. So the way they fight him is by strobing lights and stuff. But insane. What did he say it was called? Let's look it up. Mousetrap? Yeah, maybe that is what it was. Oh god, and look, it's so stupid. Mickey's Mousetrap. I actually don't know if that's what it was. That, like, you know, when you have this feeling like of memory, hey, that's not what the guy said the name was. But maybe it was. And maybe I'm just fucking being crazy. He said Mickey Mouse could teleport, though. So that's pretty crazy. All right. But let's check out this Peter Pan's Neverland. What the hell? Oh, this is not the trailer. All right. Peter Pan's Neverland. Where is the trailer? This is definitely not going to be good.
Henry, so good to see you this January.
How did I get here?
Henry Danger. This feels like it should have... Whatever this is feels like it was a Disney Channel movie 22 years ago. Why is this coming out now?
I think he's doing that to be disturbing.
Feels like a toy line from 2002.
Wakey, wakey. Peekaboo.
Oh my god.
How did you get down there?
I'm Peter. It's nice to meet you.
That's just it. That's just what happens at the beginning of it.
He's close to Neverland, and he must act now to take the children with him.
It's time to collect.
Oi, freak! You gonna pay for that?
I'm Peter. Do you know what I have?
Don't worry about Michael. I'm gonna take him to Neverland.
This actually seems better than I thought it was gonna seem. Dude got a whole busload of kids.
Wow.
Who wants to come to Neverland with me?
It's my duty to send the kids to Neverland and protect them from this world.
This actually rocks.
Where you can be a little boy for the rest of your existence.
I kind of like the take on it.
Marco.
Hello.
Marco. Hello.
That's a good jump scare. Yeah, you know what? I like it. I like that it wasn't just like a almost one-to-one horror adaptation of Peter Pan or anything, but it's just using this idea of Peter Pan who gets lost boys or whatever, and whatever the hell's going on with that. If he's really sending them to Neverland or just killing them, I don't care. Either way, that it looks kind of interesting for a horror movie. Oh man, Lilo and Stitch. Can anyone believe I've never seen Lilo and Stitch? I've never seen the first one, or the original. Actually, I think there's two. I've never seen it, but we have the live action remake coming out, so I do have to watch the trailer. Lilo and Stitch Lilo and Stitch came out when I was kind of a little too old for the Disney animated movies, like around the era of The Princess and the Frog. If I'm a Stitch, I gotta watch it. I have Disney Plus. I should put it on and watch it. 'Cause yeah, I have heard it's really good and seems good enough to like be incorporated in rides and Disneyland, and now have a live action remake. So let's see. Only 32 seconds. Usually how long I last. Looks pretty good. I mean, a trailer like that is just kind of to flex how good Stitch looks, or how good they think he looks. No shade, that sounded very shady, but he looked okay, is all I'm saying. Did look cute though. Okay. The Thunderbolts. This is a long, hefty trailer. I did not know there was a trailer this long out for Thunderbolts. And okay, who's more interesting, the Thunderbolts or the Young Avengers? To me, it seems like the Thunderbolts by a hair. Let's see. We got Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, which love this character and love that actress. David Harbour as Alexei Shotkov, whatever the rest of his name is. He was great with Florence Pugh in, God, what was it? Scarlett Johansson's movie. Who cares? Then you have Bucky Barnes as Sebastian Stan. You know, that character is fine. I think Sebastian Stan is good. I have nothing against him, but the character just didn't really connect with Black Widow. Thank you. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, okay. And then what movie was Olga Kurylenko in? Oh God, she was the villain. Was it Black Widow? Maybe. I think it was. And that was whatever. It's fine. Wyatt Russell. You know, just the fact that Wyatt Russell is Kurt Russell's son, playing the evil Captain America or whatever. I don't think anyone here is from High School Musical, to be honest. But that's kind of the main team. So I think it's going to be kind of interesting. I don't know who this actress at the top right of the poster is. Let's see. Is it Geraldine Viswanathan? I don't think so, because she didn't play any hero, but let's see. All right, I'm actually really excited to check this one out. It's a little bit longer.
Oh, America's so big. You ever drive through Oklahoma? It's so flat.
You got a convoy approaching fast. Step on it.
Come on, baby.
Okay, a bit faster, please.
Lexi! Okay, don't worry. Engaging defensive measures.
Funny.
Wait, that's not sweet.
Oh my god. Walker, shield!
She's just too good.
Is that Bucky?
It's a Winter Soldier. That guy is so cool.
Oh, that's a fucking Terminator reference.
That's what I talk about!
That's not good.
Funny group.
How crazy is it to think of all the monumental fights that happened exactly here where you're standing?
The girl I was confused about is from Ant-Man. It's one of the Ant-Man movies, I think.
So adorable.
Eat shit, Valentina. The assignment is... Oh, wait, hang on. Assignment is complete.
What kind of super serum did you get?
I don't know, regular. Hydra.
Hydra. Oh, fancy.
Who's this old Santa?
The Red Guardian.
What?
Everyone here has done bad things.
John Walker rules.
Shadow ops. Contract kills.
And you, former...
This is basically their Suicide Squad.
...knows the blood on your hands.
Pretty ludicrous coming from the dime store Captain America.
I'll have you know I was actually the official Captain America, so...
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
My God. John Walker getting shit on this whole movie will be great.
It's getting so tense in here.
Who are you?
I'm Bob.
Bob, know nothing about that.
We're just touristing. And we don't have purpose.
This is so James Gunn coded.
You can't escape the past.
So you can either do something about it now, or live with it forever.
So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
Thank God.
The Thunderbolts. It's a cool name.
I think this will be a return to form for Marvel. That actually looks really good, looks really funny, good actors, and it's using the characters we've seen in other movies, but the ones we actually really like. So that's good. Let's see, director on TV director. Marvel seems to pull a lot of TV directors for many of their movies, and a lot of shows I really like. A lot of good comedies and kind of off-kilter shows. So, what directed the Kanye West Closed on Sunday video? Okay, this movie's gonna be great. Such a good video. Incredibly stupid. On I think it came out on a Thanksgiving 2019, and I made my family watch it. And they all just sat in silence as they watched it and didn't really get what was going on. They didn't get it, dude. Let's see. Flight risk. Oh my god, the poster for this. Let's just blow up the poster for this because it's one of the best posters I've ever seen. Y'all need a pilot? Y'all need a pilot? Y'all need a pilot? That's my Mark Wahlberg. Hey, say hi to your mother for me. Y'all need a pilot? It's not accurate, but it's good. Let's see. This is absolutely insane. I don't even know what it's about, but the fact that it's about a pilot and his comments about 9/11 that are historic and in the public record, where he says it would not have gone down like that on the flights if he were on them. This is insane. Y'all need a pilot.
Deputy Harris? Daryl Booth. Hope you like flying.
Topher Grace.
I never flew a fugitive before. Government witness, not a fugitive.
Later, Beck.
Ready to go?
Thanks a lot for coming around. See you later.
Is it always this bumpy?
You get used to it. Moretti is very disappointed in you, and he wants you dead. Oh, shit.
Y'all need a pilot.
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised.
What the fuck? No, his hair. His hair. Wait a minute. What just happened? What just happened? Oh, we gotta get this. No. No. Tagline is y'all need a pilot. He's got a bald head. This is... If there's one more crazy thing that happens here, this might be the best movie that comes out in 2025.
Tell me how to fly this thing.
Whoa.
That's the good part.
Whoa.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
The poster suggests nothing of this.
You ever see a face turn this color before? Huh? I'm gonna tear you apart. Y'all need a pilot?
No, no way. No way. Did any of that just happen?
Hi, Mark.
No. No, he did not just say it, and he said it like it was a joke. That was the most insane trailer, and
I see you left.
Okay, shut the fuck up. This is going to be... Oh, no. And it's directed by Mel Gibson. Okay, so... I said we just needed 3 great things about this movie. We needed the tagline, y'all need a pilot. We needed bald Mark Wahlberg. And then we got him saying, y'all need a pilot in a cheeky way. We're already doing well at this being the most legendary movie of 2025. And now we also have that it's directed by Mel Gibson. This is wild. Oh my God. We are winning in 2025. This is incredible. Wow. So let's end it strong, and I'm probably going to do another stream another night with going on, because these are also some pretty interesting ones coming up, including a Michael movie. What the hell? But let's end this with Black Bag. Oh, I did just see this trailer. Okay. Yes, this is like a Steven Soderbergh movie. I'm just saying things. Steven Soderbergh movie. Oh yeah, this is the one written by David Cobb. You can't even see that that's what it says on the screen, but I'm just reading from the screen. Okay, this one looked okay. Basically, Michael Fassbender is devoted to his wife, Cate Blanchett. They're both spies, and Michael Fassbender believes or finds out that Cate Blanchett might be a bad spy, so he goes after her. I just saw it recently in theaters, is why. That's usually the only place I see trailers. So, anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break, maybe come on later and stream. We'll see, but I think I'm gonna call it there. If you're not subscribed right now, please hit the subscribe. It helps a lot. I'm going to do some more streams, seeing if we can make this happen in 2025. So hit subscribe, follow me on socials, and we'll see you later.